So hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Srikanth. So today in this video I am going to tell you about reading, how reading can help us to improve our English communication skill and why it is important for every English learner to read regularly. What are the advantages of reading, how reading can help us to develop our vocabulary, speaking skill, pronunciation and grammar, that we all are going to see in this video. So make sure that you guys are watching this video till the end. So many people have this complaint that we would like to improve our English communication skill, but we don't like to read. So whenever I open the book, I cannot read more than 5 minutes. I feel like sleepy, or I don't like to read anymore. And if this is not your problem, this is the common problem many people are facing, and most of the times there is a reason behind it why we guys are facing this issue. And you are not the only. I was also facing the same issue, and till now, today also, some days I feel like I don't want to read anymore. And why this happened, we should know before running behind to just read and improve our English communication skill. Because why this is important to know, reading is important, because if we know the answer, then it will help us to be concentrate on the reading whenever we are reading to improve our English communication skill. So reading has a many advantages, and you must have heard from many people that there is a one common habit among the successful people, and that habit is they all love reading. So why all these people love reading and why they give too much importance to reading? Because there is a reason behind it, and that reason is reading not only help us to improve our English communication, but it also help in our overall life to that matter. And that is what actually we should know. When we know the reason why we are actually reading, then definitely it will help us to keep on concentrating while reading, and we can read more, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and over a period of time we will fall in interest of reading. So reading has a many benefit. I will tell you from the English perspective how reading can help us. So when you read regularly, you come across a different word and phrases, and these words and phrases that you can use regularly in your conversation. You don't even need to give some extra time to read the words. Whenever you are just reading the words, you will not even remember it for a longer period of time. But when you are reading and you are going across so many words, you will get to know that how these words are used in different sentences. And whenever next time you are going to communicate, this word will come naturally out from your mouth, and this will happen. And when you have more vocabulary, you will communicate with the people more easily, confidently. So this is one of the advantages we will have when we start reading. It improves our vocabulary and it improves our communication skill as well. The second benefit from the reading is that when we read regularly, it helps us to boost our confidence. What happens, guys? When we read regularly, our brain starts studying how sentence patterns are used and how we can use them in our conversation. So consciously we learn to make the sentences without mistakes. And when we face this problem, when we come across this situation many times, it becomes easy for us to communicate. The next advantages that we have if we want to improve our English communication skill, and reading will give that benefit, is reading helps us to boost our pronunciation as well as speaking rhythm. So one of the most underrated technique, I would say, many people ignore, reading loudly. We don't like to read loud, but it is very important. If we want to improve our English communication, then we should read loud. Why? When we read aloud, it gives the exposure to our mouth muscle to speak English word and sentences, and it will help us to improve enhance our pronunciation, as well as we will get the sound of that language. And when we get familiar with the language, the next time we are speaking, it become comfortable to us. And that is why it is very important to read aloud. So when we read aloud, ultimately it improves our pronunciation as well as speaking rhythm of this language. So this is one of the major benefits that we can take out from the reading. Another most important thing that reading can provide us, when we read the books like motivational books or biographies, it helps us to stimulate our thinking and develop our viewpoint. And whenever we are communicating with the people, we can put our own thoughts because we have knowledge about it, we have read more about it, and when we have more to say, we say it in a better way and we learn to give the reply in better way. This is one of the major benefit. When we read a lot, definitely you will look mature, you will feel sound attractive whenever talking with the people, and people will definitely pay attention to you whenever you are communicating with them, because you are talking with them, not only talking, but you are giving your gyan to them. And sometimes people are really want somebody to tell them something they are expecting, and if you are communicating in this way, they will admire you. So this is one of the major advantages I would say we get from the reading. So that is why I always suggest you guys start reading. Read daily. I'm not saying that you have to read for half an hour or 1 hour every day. It is not going to happen suddenly, but every day 1 paragraph, 2 paragraph, 1 page that you can read regularly. So you will start seeing the result in just a few weeks. Like your vocabulary will be improved, your pronunciation will improve, you will speak more confidently, you will have more knowledge about the language, and you will feel comfortable while communicating with the people. And don't take reading as a burden. Take it read it in a fun way. You can select any random books, topic, whatever you interest in. You can start with the story books, or you can read the comics books, you can read blogs, articles, newspaper, or biographies, or inspirational books. Anything, whatever you want, you can start with, but be consistent, read regularly. Over a period of time, you will definitely see the result. So, and in today's world, it is lot of information is available on the internet also. If you don't like to carry the book all the times, you have the phone, you can take a help of the online resources and you can start reading. But make sure that at least 1 paragraph, 1 page that you are reading continuously. And whenever you do it regularly, over a period of time, 6 months down the line, 1 year down the line, you will definitely have lot of improvement in your communication. Trust me guys when I say this, because I have experienced this. It's been more than 6 months, 1 year I have been following this reading. I was also hating reading initially, but later on I fall in love with the reading. I really like to read some of the fictional book, biographies and motivational book. So far I have a dozen of books. Some days I will definitely make a video on whatever books that I have read for you guys. So this is what actually I wanted to tell you. Take English learning and this English learning is a journey, not a race. So don't just run behind. You have to follow this process, you have to enjoy this process, because when you start enjoying, you will be able to give your concentration. And when you concentrate more, despite the quantity, focus upon the quality. When you focus upon the quality, you will get the result soon and quickly. Again, don't look at the result, follow the process, enjoy the process. Every day try to put something additional in your journey, and you will definitely improve your English communication. You will be able to speak very good one day. So this is what actually I wanted to tell you through this video. I hope you like this video, and I know what you have, and you guys know what you have to do. You have to subscribe to this channel and you have to share this video with your friends. I will see you in the next video. Till then, keep learning and keep practicing.